Hey, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Toytography Live. I'm your host, Brian Carr. Uh, but I know I'm just going to say it now, excuse my tardiness for today. We have a number of things going on. I'm looking in the comments right now. I don't see anybody talking about how hot it is. So I'm going to be the one to say how hot it is because I just got back from another trip, Arizona, yesterday. And man, it was hot. I think while I was out there, I think it got up to 114. So it's hot. It was hot. So I'm glad to be back in the sunny California, although it's still pretty warm over here, but a lot cooler than where I was for the past couple of days. And for those of you who know, you guys know why I've been out there handling stuff. And so I mean that's kind of the reason why I'm a little bit tardy today, but it's all right. We're moving forward. Everything's okay. So first we want to say a shout out to everyone who is here. We have Tommy showing up and he got the Metacom Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn. Okay. Uh and I haven't had a Metacom figure in a while. Uh Nice but pricey. Yeah, I can say Metacom figures, the prices are definitely up there. So congrats to you for having that, man. I hope you having some fun with it and taking some good pictures with it. Cause yeah, sometimes taking pictures of those nice figures, it makes it worth the price. So congrats to you for getting it. And we have Bram. Bram is here. Hello, sir. Hello, all the way from Japan. Nice to see you. Glad you can join us. And let's see, we have Al showing up. Hey, everyone. What's up? Hello. And let's see, who is this here? Oh, this is Ken. Hey, how you doing, man? Thank you guys for showing up. I'm glad you guys are here. We got some news, some updates to share with you guys, and we have a lot of photos, which I'm gonna take time to say thank you guys for continuing to submit your photos, because I mean, with all the stuff that's been going on personally with my family and everything, um, I haven't really been able to like really dive in as much as I have in before, even with submitting like photos of my own. But I am so grateful to guys for you guys to constantly keep the photos coming, so where we have quite a number of things to look at each week during the show. So thank you again to all of you who have been participating and everything, and submitting your photos. And also thanks to everyone who's been purchasing the magazine. You guys are just absolutely great. So thank you so much for doing that. 60 Pigs said, sorry I'm late. Man, that's okay. Considering today, I have no right to come down on you at all for being late because I was late too. So it's okay. So thank you very much for being here. So he's like, you're late. I thought I was like, no. So that's all right. Hey, you're welcome within the company. So yeah, thank you very much, you guys, for all of you for just participating in everything. Oh, hey, we got Trotter coming in as Zoom. What it do? What it do? It do well, sir. It do well. So thank you guys for joining. Before we get started with everything, we definitely want to give a shout out to the companies that have been helping to really keep this thing going and make it all possible. So first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to Jazz Ink Dioramas. Uh, if you guys got any 1/6 scale stuff, they are definitely the place to go for high quality stuff. They have the Bat computer, the Batmobile. I believe they're taking pre-orders now for the Penguin, and they're still taking pre-orders for the Catwoman figure. And I mean, if you have the Michael Keaton Batman or even the Keaton car Batmobile, this is definitely the stuff to get to go along with that collection to, I would say, complete your set. I mean, this and again, like I mentioned before, it's always top quality stuff. So definitely go over to Jazz Ink Dioramas and take a look at some stuff. They have a lot of really cool stuff to offer. So definitely jump on that. Next, we want to give a shout out to, let me go ahead and pull them up as well, because we got pretty far with them, with a special thanks So give a thanks to Big Bad Toy Store. You guys already know. I mean, they have pretty much everything: 1/6 scale, 112, 118, 124. I mean, and all the different brands of stuff, including exclusive stuff as well. So definitely jump on, a lot of things that they have there. Pretty much every, as far as I know, like every genre that you would be into, Big Bad Toy Store definitely has a lot of stuff there. So definitely want to jump on that website, bigbadtoystore.com. And last but not least, we want to give a shout out to IKEA Hobbies. They also have a big variety of stuff. 1/6, 112. I believe they have some 118 stuff, 124. They have some cars. Also taking pre-orders for. So yeah, and even stuff like this, stands, all kinds of accessories. They have some really, really cool stuff. Definitely want to get over there and talk to Alex over at IKEA Hobbies. Great guy. Love customer service, and they're always quick when it comes to shipping and everything. So definitely thank you to all of those guys for just being a part of everything that we do. So thank you so much. Oh man, this is so nice. Couldn't do it without you, man. Thanks. So thank you. I appreciate that, kid. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you. So definitely want to give you guys a reminder. So the current issue that's available now is our June issue. This is the issue where we interview George Jesus. He was the winner of the Toytography Challenge that Big Bad Toy Store sponsored for us. And I mean, if you haven't seen it already, you guys got to go check out the show. It was just some really cool photos that were put into that. And I did mention before that we will do the show again. And based off of some things that I've been hearing lately, we will be able to do it again. So definitely want to get, we'll just stay tuned when we announce the next time we're going to do the Toytography Challenge, because we had a lot of fun doing it. And so I definitely am excited about doing it again. At some point we'll announce it for sure, and we'll do it, let you guys know. But yeah, we got a chance to interview George for the magazine. And so his issue is currently out now. So you would definitely want to check that out. With that being said, we announced it last week. I'm going to mention it to you guys again now. The featured toytographer for September's issue, is Ian Saunders. And man, we had a great conversation. I mean, Ian's a cool guy, really funny guy, and very creative with his photos. So we're excited to bring a lot of stuff that we're going to show that he presented for this coming issue. He has some really cool stuff that he's sending our way. So it's definitely some cool photos you guys want to check out. But the interview that we had with him, I mean, it was very informative. It was really good, and I think you guys will really enjoy the interview that we had with him. It was definitely very cool. So with that said, the September issue, when the September issue comes out, that is when we will be phasing out our September 2024 issue, which was the issue where we featured Jesse Fire Isaac. So if you guys haven't got that issue yet, you definitely want to jump on that, because once the September 2025 issue comes in, the 2024 issue is going to be gone. So you do not want to miss out on some really cool stuff that we had in that magazine, especially the interview that we had with Jesse and the photos that he submitted. It was a good issue, and I really enjoyed the conversation I had with Jesse. He's a really cool guy. And also a big thanks to Jesse, because he was actually one of our judges on the Toytography Challenge. So I mean, he really lent a lot of valuable advice during the show and everything. So it was just a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun having him. So you guys do not miss out on the current issue, the September 2024 issue that is going out, because like I said, September, It's gone. It's gone. As cool as that magazine is, we're going to be phasing it out and bringing in the new one. So yeah, so you guys want to definitely jump on that. Uh, Steve said, "I'm here. Start over." uh, in short, no. So I'm not going to do that. But we are glad you're here, Steve. Thank you very much for being here. We'll just we'll blame it on the heat as why you was late, because was us. We'll just use that as an excuse for all this week, because the heat is coming down pretty tough. So yeah, it is not letting up at all, at least not anytime soon. So we'll just blame that on that. So, but here we are so glad that you guys are that you're here. So, oh, and Charter says been away for some weeks too. Family coming to visit. Okay. Okay. There's some Warhammer 40K. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I mean, hey, at least everybody's being productive during the time that we're doing that. Which, by the way, gosh, let me see. We might actually do this. So I already had an idea for the theme contest for the September issue, because we haven't announced the theme yet, and I think I have an idea of what we're going to do. I'm just been a little hesitant on it because it's in comparison to the other theme contests that we've had for the magazine. This one might be a little bit more challenging, maybe for some people, but I would really like to see it. So we might actually mention it, but just seeing Trotter's comments, I don't know, it just gave me an idea of what we might actually go through. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I would say probably if not this week, by our next show, next Wednesday, we should have our theme picked out and announced for you guys to release for the contest, where the winner of that contest will have their photo featured in the next issue of the Toytography magazine. And yeah, we'll do like a little bio about you guys. For those of you who've seen previous issues of Toytography magazine, you'll understand what we do. For someone who wins the theme contest, we'll have your photo put into the magazine with a little bio about you and your image. So yeah, that's what we'll have set up. So we'll announce pretty soon what that theme will be, and yeah, we'll see what you guys come up with, because it's going to be some cool stuff. Moving on, I would say, because of all of the things that I've been dealing with lately, a lot of my purchases have been kind of put on hold. So I really don't have anything to show today. I didn't even have time to even try and build anything, put anything together, custom something. I didn't have time to really do anything with all that stuff. Which I will say, when I am back with some stuff, it might be quite a bit. So we'll have to see. It may be a whole segment just to show what's going to be piling up, because I literally have things backing up to where when they come in, they'll probably all swoop in all at once. So we'll see how all that goes, and yeah, so it'll be quite a number of things to present. But as far as today, I really don't have anything to present to you guys. So with that said, we're gonna jump right into the photos that were submitted for the TTM Live. So for anyone who's watching who's not familiar with what we do, if you go into our Facebook group and you submit a photo and you would like to have the photo critiqued by us, we will go ahead and take the photo, put it into the folder, and we'll see if we can take a look at it. So all you have to do is submit your photo, put the hashtag TTM Live, and yeah, we'll go ahead and put it into the group, as long as it meets within the number that we have, because right now we're just sticking with 5. So the first 5 people that we see, yeah, we'll pick those and we'll throw them in, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and critique it. So all you have to do is submit the photo, put TTM Live, and we will add it in and take a look at it. So with that said, let's go ahead and let's take a look. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. We have one more thing to show you guys, because we started doing this for the past couple of months now. A photo of the week. Sorry, Totally forgot about that. But we do have a photo of the week. And this is our person who submitted photo of the week. And I personally, I think it's an absolutely great photo. So the winner of that is Daryl Clemmer. That is a great photo, man. That is definitely photo of the week. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love the black and whites. I love the defining lines on that. That just looks absolutely fantastic. So Daryl, congrats to you, man. This is a very, very nice photo. So that is our winner for photo of the week. Just beautiful detail all around. And so I'll just say thank you very much for submitting that, sir. That is a great, great photo. So yes, that is our photo of the week for Daryl. It's a black and white always takes things up a notch. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because man, it's just, it defines the lines of everything with just all with the shadows and everything. It's a great shot. I mean, I honestly, I think it would have looked good in color, but I mean, just putting it in black and white, it does. It just takes it up a notch for it. So great job on it, sir. Thank you very much for submitting this awesome photo. So now, with that said, let's go ahead and let's take a look at our photos to critique. Let's see if we can go ahead and pull this up here. Oh, wait, nope. It's here. It's here. There it is. First photo is from AJ. I like this. I like this. This is a nice Harry Potter shot. Oh, well, it's not Harry Potter, but it's from the franchise. So definitely looks good. I think this is the InArt figure, and or made by InArt. And I think this is really, really good. I mean, nice use of the binoculars and everything. And I'm actually okay with this area being out of focus. You don't necessarily need, I think honestly, if you put it in focus, your eyes will be drawn there. And I don't think this is a good idea to draw the eyes to binoculars. So it is very, very good that they decided to focus more on the hair, because that makes the whole thing look more realistic. So this is really a really good shot. I like your lighting on it. That's the reason I don't think it was an InArt, because I think, yes, the hair is rooted. So man, InArt just did a great job with their Harry Potter figures, and this is no exception to it. This is really, really good. But again, I like the soft lighting. The soft lighting is really, really nice. To where, and the way he has the light shining at a certain angle, that's how you can see a little bit of the smirk on the face. Kind of see the smile there. So it's not too dark in that area. So nice job. Probably, I mean, it's having things look out of place does kind of add character to it. But in this particular case, I probably would have moved that strap out the way so that to see the whole face. But that's a minor detail. It's really a minor detail. You can still, it still actually allows you to have the focus on the smirk, because it kind of makes you wonder, what are you looking at for you to be smiling like that? So, but overall, it's a good, I mean, and on top of that, AJ is good with doing these portrait shots. So he's did really good. So I still think he did a good job on that, sir. So thank you very much, AJ, for submitting, sir. This is a good shot. I really, really like it. The next shot we have here, this is Bram. Hey, we got Link now doing something else here. So let's see, what is that? Is he dropping? Oh, he's dropping a fish, or it looks like that's a fish that he's dropping there. But he's got Iron Man doing skateboarding. Okay. Okay, now I get it. So it's the fish sticks, and you see the little fish that he's dropping. So that's pretty cool, man. I like the posing on that, and I also I just like the shot. I mean, I probably would have. Well, I mean, no, I take that back, because I was gonna say add more shadows or whatnot, but this could easily be something that's taken during the day. So yeah, I would say this is and he says right here is like not part of the story. So, just a standalone photo. Okay, all right. Yeah, but this is definitely a cool looking shot. I really like this. I do like your posing, and it looks like he's look like he's about to fall back as a result of him leaving over. But yeah, I would say the posing of everything is good. Also, Bram, I saw you post photos of it earlier. Did you actually build this this building here? Because I know you were working on some stuff. Let me know if you built that. Because man, if you did, I mean that's really a good job on that. So that looks really cool. Oh, he did. Okay, nice, dude. Very nice. I think you did a real good job on that, man. Very good detail on it. So yeah, it looks good. So uh, the only thing I would oh, he says his last was my latest facade. Okay, it looks good, dude. Very nicely done. Nicely done. So the only thing I would say about the photo is I would have made it a little darker inside the building because it looks almost like a little too bright into it. But I would have had some shadows going up there. But again, that's minor because again, this is the stuff that you see after you stare at a photo for a while. Because at first glance, everything looks great. Everything looks great. But the more you start looking at things, you start noticing a couple of things here and there. But again, that's just a minor thing. Other than that, I like your posing. I like your lighting for outside, to give the feeling that is daytime. But yeah, it's definitely a good shot all around. And did you add? Let me see. Got some lighting. Oh yeah, you did add some lighting for there as well. So nice. Very nice, dude. Very good shot. Yeah, see it. Yeah, and it happens. I mean, I do this stuff too. Sometimes I take a photo, and then I'm like, whew, man, finally got the photo done. And then when I look at it, the more I look at it, I'm like, oh man, I should have did this. I should did that. Like, well, I'm not going back. So I would just leave it as is and be like, it is what it is. But again, sir, this is a good shot, sir. Thank you very much for submitting, Brandon. This is very nice. So let's see our next shot. Oh man, I like this. I really like this. This is from George. This is George Jesus. Man, it's this is a beautiful shot. This is really nice. And I know the thing about George is he does what he can to remove the joints. So I can see that erase those lines there, erase those lines there. So it looks cool. I mean, the only thing is just like sometimes you look at stuff like this, you can't tell if it's a toy or not. And this is one of those cases. Is like, is this toy photography? Is this? But yeah. When you kind of know some of these things, you're like, okay, yeah, I know that's a toy. So, but in this case, he photoshopped the arms out. I'm also curious to see if he did the same thing for the eyes. Like, did he? I'm assuming he photoshopped the eyes so that he can tilt the head down and have it looking forward. But very nice on the shadows, nicely done. Um, yeah, that's my. I mean, there's really not much you can say about it, other than going the route of just making this look real by just erasing the lines. But sometimes it looks good when you have those lines there, because for this just me personally, I like taking photos of shots, which is why I go for 1.6 rather than 1.12. But I like taking photos of shots where you only start to notice the lines after you've looked at the photo for a while, where like the lines will be right there in front of you, but your initial reaction when you see it, your mind just connects the whole thing, and you don't really know it's a toy until after you stared at it for a few more seconds, like spend some time with it. But it seems like with this one, he just removed it. So it's like, no matter how long you look at it, if you don't know it's a toy, you wouldn't think for it to be a toy. You'd think like this is the actor that's in it. But yeah, this could, and see, that's right there. Make the cover. Yeah. I would say that this is definitely along those lines. Definitely along those lines. Cause man, I have, as a matter of fact, I'll submit my photo because I took a photo of the 1/6 scale Mondo version of Kratos, and man, it came out really good. And the angle that I took the photo at, you can't really see the joints, and I use shadows to hide the rest, so you can't really tell. But it's one of my favorite shots that I took of Kratos, because Mondo just, to me, Mondo did a really really good job of doing that. So I'll have to show it to you guys later on. But yeah, it came out really nice. But thanks very much for submitting this, George. This is definitely a good shot, man. This is I'll probably say, if you had not put TTM live on there, this probably would have been the photo of the week. But I didn't want to submit the things for both and everything. So but dude, thank you very much for submitting. This is a good shot. Our next shot, this is from Ken. Another good one, man. It's so this photo is bittersweet because for those of you that know, who are in the group, Ken did this to the National Defender because he said the leg on the figure popped off and he couldn't get it back in. Which the same thing happened for mine. That's why I was kind of curious, like, man, really? Like you couldn't get it back in? Because when I was raising the leg on my National Defender figure, the leg popped out. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, did I break the thing? And I literally, because it's fabric, I was kind of feeling around for the inside joint of where the torso was, and I was able to take the leg and pop it back into the socket. So it was like no damage. Everything was fine. Which, working with those kind of figures, you did it a certain way, that's how it happens. But Ken was like, I'm gonna go the other route and we'll just do battle damage. So, and I think he did a really good job with it, man. Ken, this is good. This is good. It's yeah, it was an expensive mistake. It was. Yeah, it's an expensive mistake. But yes, you did a good job on the custom, man. It was good. It was really, really good. Only said the peg will move. Okay. Yep. So he said he couldn't get it back in there. But even still, I say this is a good solution. It's like, hey, it's already damaged. Let me see if I can just run with it. And man, this was really a clever idea. This is a really clever idea, and it makes a really good shot. And I can see you, like, spread the smoke all around with the smoke machine and everything. So, and then I saw the other photos that you did without the smoke machine, and they both look good. They both really, really good. But I really like how you just have the smoke just kind of going into all the areas around, especially around the cape, man. I really, really like how that smoke just fills all of that area in. This is really, really nicely done. So good job on this, dude. I think you did a fantastic job with this. I'm also curious about you with the thing that he's laying in with the rock. Did you actually build that as well, or were you just outside taking with that? Like, how did you what did you do for like the ground areas? Because either way, it's pretty clever putting it in there. But all the tears in the cape, all of that stuff, man, I think this is really, really nice. And the blood around the face, that's really good. That's just really, really nice, dude. Good job. Very clever. Very, very clever. It hurts to see it. It really, really hurts to see this figure looking like this, but at the same time, it came out really well. So sand and rocks on the table. Okay. Well, very clever, man. I really like it. Like I said, it hurts to see this figure all shredded and torn like this and stuff like that. But it was I'll just say, a nice recovery. A nice recovery from a broken figure. Very nice recovery. So yeah, you did a good job, sir. Oh, you have another one. Oh, well then hey, no problem. I mean, man, good job. I'm glad you did that, because I only bought one. So I just bought one figure, and I just been, just really careful with it. After I take my shots, I just put them back in the package, and yeah, I wanted to so quick side note for you guys. I wanted to take a couple of photos or take some figures with me when I went to Arizona. And I was really debating on like, man, I'm like, it's desert area. I was like, I have a nightmare Batman and I can go ahead and put him outside in the desert area and stuff like that. But I kid you not, I was so afraid that my figure might melt as soon as I put him on the ground because of how hot it was. Like I didn't want to put his feet on the ground, and then as soon as I'm done taking my photos, I pick him up and the boots are all melted to the ground. I didn't want to deal with any of that stuff. So I was like, forget it. I was like, I'm not even gonna take that chance. Maybe I'll take the chance again when it gets like, closer towards the fall or something like that, when the weather gets a little cooler, and I have to make. Cause I'm probably going to be making quite a few trips out there. So when the weather gets a little cooler, maybe I'll consider taking it out there. But oh no, man, see, I understand battle damage, but not that kind of battle damage. I'm not gonna tell. Not that kind of battle damage. No, thank you. No, thank you. So, as a matter of fact, I kid you not, I have my Mythos Obi-Wan that I got from Sideshow, right? And I was out here. In California, and I was taking my figures and I was getting ready to take the shot, and the tray that I had all his accessories in, I set the tray next to me. That thing started to melt while it was right next to me. So now I got this warped tray because it was so hot, it started to melt the plastic. I can only imagine what it have been like if I was in Arizona at the time taking that shot. Like, no way. That would have totally damaged that thing. So no, thank you. No, thank you. But anyway, thanks again for submitting, dude. I appreciate it. And our final image, this is going to be Orion. This is, I really like this shot too. And this is really, really good of Reed Richards. Nice job on the lighting. And it looks like, I'm assuming that's like a teapot that he's going for. I that's the only thing I probably would have changed on this shot. For you have to kind of think, for anyone who's looking at the photo, excuse me, who may not know any about these superheroes. There's believe it or not, there's people out there who still don't know about any kind of superheroes, don't know anything about any characters or anything like that. So this shot here, I would have probably I probably would have changed the depth of field on that. So bring his hand and the teapot more into focus, so people can actually understand what this is. For anyone who knows the character, they would know, okay, this is the hand, and he's far away from the desk, and he's reaching. Oh, it says it's supposed to be a coffee pot. Okay, so he's reaching for coffee. Anyone who knows that, they would understand what's going on. Like when I looked at it, I understood what was going on, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is a good shot. But I probably would have wanted to see the hand and the coffee pot more in focus, and therefore I probably would have made the background. I would have made that a little out of focus and put the foreground more in focus, because really the background, when it comes to this image, the background is not important. What's important is who the character is and what they're doing. And so it kind of makes it a little difficult. So I probably would have pulled out a little bit, maybe move the camera out a little bit. And so that way he could see more of what Reed Richards is doing. Who called Pokemon? Yes, exactly. You understand what I mean? For someone who just doesn't understand it, it's like somebody saying, "Oh yeah, man, I know a Star Trek. Yeah, may the force be with you." Right? It's like it's the same kind of thing, And then you be like giving it them crazy looks, like, yeah, that hurts. That hurts to hear, So yeah, that's kind of like what this is. But I would say, I probably would have, again, I would have positioned it more to where the background is more blurred, and you have more focus on Reed and the hand reaching for the coffee pot. That would be the only thing that would be in focus. Because again, what's in the background behind him totally unimportant, totally unimportant. So I would have just blurred that out, and it wouldn't really matter where he was. And honestly, with the background being blurred, you'll let people's imagination try to figure out where he is. They would just assume he's in a lab somewhere or whatever. They would automatically know. So yeah, that would be the only change in that would be change your aperture on that so that the coffee pot in the hand are more in focus. Um, yes, absolutely. Because it's like if the set is part of the story, then yeah, you want people to know like what it is they're looking at, where they are. But in a case like this, it's like yeah, it's not. He could be anywhere. He could be anywhere. It doesn't really matter to the story. But what is important is who he is and what he's doing. And so yeah, I would brought that more. But either way, as far as the lighting is concerned, man, I think your lighting is great. I love the lighting, the green going off the side of the face, and how it also goes into the background. So it could be anything off to the side. It could be like some tank or something that has light shining through it. It could be anything. All kinds of stuff could be going on. So your lighting is fantastic. I think your lighting is great. But that's the only thing I would change is just your aperture priority on that. So yeah. Oh yeah, so yep. See, it's man, I have people talking to. I've had a couple of people talk to me recently about the Fantastic Four, not knowing who they are, like not knowing anything, and they're just asking about it because the new movie is out. That's the only reason why they're asking about stuff, but they don't have a clue. And then when I try to, I mean, I don't go into much detail. You really can't. But when you're trying to go into detail, trying to explain stuff, you can slowly just see them start to drift away where it's like, okay, never mind, I'm not going to explain the story. I'm good. Yes, it's a new movie. Go see a new movie, and that's it. But anyway, this is really good, man. Thanks very much for submitting. This is very nicely done. Thank you. So with that being said, we're now going to take a look at the other photos that were submitted in the group. Again, these are photos that we are not critiquing. We're just going to take a look at the graded. I mean, these are really, really good photos that you guys submitted. I'll say thank you for submitting the photos even during this time. You're keeping the group going, so I really appreciate it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the photos that have been submitted this week. Some really, really good stuff. Let's check them out. So first we have, I love the lighting on this one too. Very nice done of the young Ahsoka. Really cool shots. Conan, yes. This is another really good one. Very nice. I really like the lighting and how it reflects off of that shield there. Really good. So this is another angle from Ken. And man, that's a very nice close-up. Very nicely done. All right, got Martian Manhunter. Really cool. Nice shot. Oh, this is good. I like this one too. I like it. You better watch out behind him, man. That's that little gun ain't gonna do anything. Oh, nice. Mega Man is from Harold. Really good. For those of you who are part of Figure Flex Friday, Harold be cheating all the time, and that's one of them cheating shots. Oh, it looks like Frederick was back at the beach. So it's another good shot. Very nicely done. I like this. I really, really like this. This is a good shot. I have one of these figures as well. Really, really cool. All right, this is another. I know it's from Ninja Turtles, but I can't remember who this character is. And again, another one. This is another nice angle. Man, just the blood on the face and everything. That's really, really good. This is another one. This is from Mike. Really good shot. Nicely done. And this would be a good team up. This would really be a good team. I would be really curious to see how that plays out. It's really good. This is another nice, good shot by Mike. Nice job on the lighting. All right, another Miles. Very nicely done. Actually, that's pretty cool. It looks like the graffiti is in front of him instead of behind him. That's really cool, really clever. Oh, all the Spider-Man figures. Finally, a shot of a bunch of Spider-Man figures, and they're not all pointing at each other. So, oh, nice. See, this is nice lighting. Very, very good. I like it. I like it. This was a good shot too. This was really, really clever. I mean, this is the reason why it's difficult to try and pick a photo a week, man, because we get good shots and like shots like this. Like, ow, man, nice. Very nicely touched. Really good shot. It's like it's getting harder and harder to choose because this is just a really good stuff. Oh, this is another one from Jay. This is really good. Nice image. All right, Agent Venom. Another Team Up shot. There was actually quite a few images from the, and I know these are the Hot Toys versions of these figures. There was quite a few that was submitted from those, and they all look really, really good. This was another nice shot. I love the outdoor lighting and the smoke and everything. Nicely done. Oh, for photo of the week. So basically you just do the same thing you do now. Just submit the photos. Any photo that you have, just submit it into the group, and we look at every single photo. So we look at all the photos that are being submitted, and then as we are adding the photos to get them ready for the show, we will look at every single one. And as we're going through them, we look at ones that grab our attention, like, oh my gosh, this is nice. This is nice. And then, we'll set it aside. And then as we start going through some other ones, if we find another one that's good, we'll take that one, we'll set it aside. And then after we, get a series of figures, and a series of photos, we'll be looking at them like, okay, all right, let's all take a look at the photos now. Let's see which one is the best out of all of them. But yeah, we all just kind of do our own little voting as far as the image. But yeah, you don't have to do anything special. Just throw your photos in, and we'll see it when you throw them in, because we go through them every week. And yeah, we see the photo and it looks good, we'll definitely throw it in and put it as the photo of the week for sure. We already have quite a number of votes or voting systems, I should say. We have because we haven't done one yet, because it's just getting a little too busy. But we will do another vote for the Toytography Dynamics, so we can do some more posing videos for you guys. So just give you a heads up on that. So, oh, nicely done. Very nicely done. Like getting his energy from the sun there. It looks really good. This is another shot. Mike, man, Mike has, ever since Mike joined the group, he's been going at it as far as these photo submissions. And same with Frederick. It's like, man, you guys are throwing them in. So we see a lot of photos coming from these guys. There's a few of you also that throw in like a bunch of photos, and I just say, keep them coming. We definitely, we want you to stay within the limit, because there's a limit of how many photos you can submit per day. But there's no problem with you guys submitting all your photos. But yeah, it's definitely good to see all you guys submitting all these photos. Yes, you know what? That's a good idea, Ken. You know what? I'm gonna write that down, because we definitely want to consider all the suggestions that you guys throw in. So that's a good idea for those of you who like to pose photos of multiple figures, because that is definitely a challenging thing to do, to submit or create a shot that's using multiple figures. But when it pulls it off, when you pull it off, it comes out looking really, really nice. But the challenge is trying to get all the figures together, trying to pose all the figures in one shot, and then getting the right angle so that all those figures that you put together look good, in a single image. So very good suggestion on that, Ken. We I now got it written down right here, sir. We would definitely consider that also. Very nice. Oh, got another dude hold up the building. Okay, same as we've seen a few other people do. That's a really good shot. I did one where Superman was holding him up. I think somebody else did another image where Spider-Man was holding up a building, and now we have Captain America holding up. That's really good. I like those kind of shots. Even just two. Okay. Yeah, I mean it could be all over the place as far as how many figures you can submit in a single shot. But yes, we would definitely consider that. This is one that Jesse just submitted, I think today. He just put this photo in today. I really like this one. This is really nice. Very, very nice. This is another good shot. Very cool. It's another hero beat, man, with these dinosaurs. He is something else with these things. This is a good shot. I like this. I really like this. It's very rare that you see Superman figures that come with those effects. This was really good too. Oh my gosh, this was a very nicely done. We see some of those shots and everything. It's just like, gosh, that's why this is hard to choose as far as who gets photo of the week for these things, because these things are just so many good shots that you guys threw in. So that's actually the last that we have for today. Thank you guys again for tuning in today. It's always fun chatting with you guys and seeing the photos that you guys submit. Very, very inspiring for a lot of good shots and everything. So again, we will I'll just keep you guys updated on stuff that happens each week. I mean, literally, we're going week to week with this stuff that we're dealing with. So, but everything still should be good. So we should be good to go as far as next week in our show, and we'll be announcing some other updates for the magazine because we're definitely going along with that. Don't forget, that's going to be the magazine is going to be phased out come September because we're going to have Ian featured in our next issue. So definitely want to jump on that. But with that being said, thanks again for tuning in to the channel, you guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done already. And we will catch you guys next week for the next episode of Toy Photography Live. You guys have a very productive week. Bye-bye.